Perusahaan Otomobil Nasional Holding Berhad Proton is a car manufacturing company in Malaysia that was established by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, on May 7, 1983 with a paid-out capital of 150 million ringgit. Proton factories are in the Hikom Industrial Area, Batu Tiga, 40,000 Shah Alam, Selangor and Tanjung Malim, Perak. The main activities carried out by Proton Holdings Berhad are the manufacturing, assembly and sales of motor vehicles. Proton has produced several types of vehicles such as the Proton Gen 2, Proton Saga, Proton Wira, Proton Wajah, Proton Perdana, Proton Satria, Proton X50 and many more. Proton Saga was the first model launched in September 1985 in Shah Alam. In 1980, Dr. Mahathir, as the Minister of Trade and Industry, requested the Malaysian Industry Development Authority (MIDA) to initiate research on manufacturing project nationwide. As a result, the National Industrial Company (HICOM) received assistance from Mitsubishi, a Japanese automotive company. This assistance enabled Proton to successfully produce the Saga model. The Proton company was founded with the goal of selling this model. Vision of Proton is providing the best service to our customer. Second, supplying genuine spare parts to our customer. Third, advancing and improving the economic status of Bumi Putra. And lastly, maintaining service quality and meeting all needs and demand our customer. Mission of Proton is to become the best and most comprehensive Proton Service Center by providing and delivering the best quality service in Malaysia.
For Proton's organization chart, the first is Tan Sri Said Faisal Albar as a chairman of the board. Next, the position of Chief Executive Officer (CEO) is the responsibility of Mr. Chung Rong Lee. And for directors, Proton has 4 directors. First, Datuk Wira Azhar Abdul Halim. Second, Mr. Ahmad Jauhari bin Yahya. Third, Mr. Jerry Gan Jia Yue. And the last one is Mr. Daniel Tong Hui Lee.
Proton is major Malaysia automotive manufacturer facing a shortage of spare parts. With effect after sales service and customer satisfaction, this has caused Proton car servicing and repairing to be slow. The issue can lead to customer dissatisfaction and affect Proton finances and reputation in the long term. Proton spare part problem stem from its outdated internal IT system, such as the just-in-time system. This system functions to manage inventory, reduce waste, order spare parts, ensure that material and spare parts are only shipped or produced when needed, but fail to ready excess stock for service centres. This has resulted in Proton not having a comprehensive spare part monitoring system, causing many customers to complain about their dissatisfaction with after-sales service. As a result, the high demand for spare parts, especially for new models such as the X15, X17, X19, cannot be actually predicted, causing an imbalance in supply. Proton is our experience a shortage of critical spare parts for predictive servicing and critical components such as body pan for accident repair. Proton is still using an outdated IT system that is unable to manage inventory efficiently, and the lack of real-time data means that stock shortage cannot be detected immediately. But suppliers are facing financial difficulties at reduced order quantity for Proton models such as the X15, X17, X19 have lead to significant drop in production of between 30% and 50%. This problem was being experimented by Proton decision to import CKD part from China at cheaper price than local vendor, putting pressure on him to reduce price and compete in an already challenging market. Proton inability to meet promised order volume have left vendor burdened with high costs from monetary labor and operation without a deadweight return. For example, vendor for the X19 model originating order for only 200 until 300 units per month for balloon the original contract of 1,500 units. As a result, many vendors have been forced to scale down or close operations, affecting an estimated 15,000 workers in the local automotive industry. This has also caused disruption in the vendor supply chain, weakening the industry and raising concern about Proton commitment to supporting local vendors and fostering domestic economy growth.
In the competitive automotive industry, supply chain stability plays an important role in ensuring operational continuity and customer satisfaction. One of the main strategies that must be taken by Proton is to expand the dealer network to overcome the issue of lack of spare parts. This step not only strengthens the supply chain but also ensures that the company can face global challenges more efficiently. Because Proton only depends on one supplier, it has caused a shortage of spare parts. If there is a problem in spare parts supply chain, it will cause a big effect on the availability of spare parts. By expanding the supply network, Proton can reduce the risk of being dependent on just one supplier. When more network of suppliers are involved, it provides an opportunity to minimize the risk of lack of spare parts supply because Proton gets many components from various sources. This is important to ensure spare parts are always available regardless of disruption from one supplier. And in addition, Proton can meet customer demand more efficiently, reduce the risk of stock shortage, and become more competitive globally. Besides that, having more supplier network allows Proton to choose the most competitive source in terms of price, quality, and the delivery efficiency. Local suppliers can also offer advantages in the term of cost and faster delivery time. At the same time, international suppliers can provide components that local suppliers cannot provide. This gives Proton more options to meet customer needs. This approach also gives Proton more options to ensure quality spare parts, save time, and improve overall efficiency to meet market demand. In conclusion, expanding the supplier network is an important strategy to improve effectiveness of Proton supply chain management and ensure that customer needs are always met.
I will present my part on how to solve the problem of shortage of Proton spare parts. Proton will need to increase its stocks of spare parts with the opening of a new regional parts center and additional warehouses. Proton needs to ensure that all authorized service centers have sufficient spare parts in stock for a certain period. Not only that, Proton has also opened another warehousing center in Sabah. This is because to meet the growing demand in Sabah, as the state is the third highest state for Proton vehicle sales in Malaysia. Proton consider geographical factors and regional demand in their logistic planning, with the aim of ensuring that spare parts are readily available and can be made available more quickly to customers in the area. This reflects Proton's efforts to improve the effectiveness of parts distribution and meet customer needs. It also shows that this action also reflects Proton's commitment to quality of the sales, service and customer satisfaction.
Next, Proton needs to implement a smart inventory management system SIMS in the company so that the problem of lack of spare part can be overcome. This is because this system uses digital technologies such as artificial intelligence, Internet of Things and data analytics to manage stock more efficiently, such as analyzing data and forecasting demand, real-time stock monitoring and automatic order processing. First, the system starts with data analysis and demand forecasting. SIMS finds frequently used part by using sales record, service history, and demand patterns. This allows Proton to predict future needs more accurately and avoid excess of shortage of stock. For example, this system can ensure sufficient stock before demand peaks if certain spare parts are often needed during certain seasons. Second, real-time stocking monitoring improves efficiently. Proton can directly view inventory levels in spare parts stores, service center and warehouse through IoT and RFID technology. This information provides a general overview of stock level available at each location. To ensure the spare parts are always available when needed, this system will provide an early warning for immediate action in the stock of spare parts is running out on the place. Finally, an automated ordering process can be used by this system. The system will automatically send an order to supplier when the stock reaches a minimum level. This process not only speeds up these restocking times but also reduces the risk of stock shortage that can hinder operation. For example, if the stock of oil filter at service center is low, an automatic order will be sent without human inventing, saving time and energy.
In conclusion, for Proton to achieve their vision and mission, Proton needs to be more proactive. This situation is to avoid problems in the supply chain of the Malaysian automotive industry. Among the efforts that Proton needs to work on is expanding its supplier network, opening new regional equipment centers and additional warehouses and adopting a better inventory management system. With the continuing commitment given, these measures are believed to be able to restore public trust in the Proton brand and potentially strengthen Proton's position as a leader in the local and international automotive industry.